Okay, at this time, there was not a lot of bands yet, and the Blank 77s were on this show, and this was early 90s, and this is when the grungers had taken over, and the 77 punk was coming in, but the silly punks were squeezing us out. Fat Mike and No Effects, Teenage Genocide. Okay, this is one of my favorite shirts of all time right now, and I've worn it all over the world. I got this, our first show with the Swingin' Utters at the Fudge Factory in LA, and it was the most phenomenal show, and I had the greatest lineup. Steve Reynolds, Chuck Briggs, it was fresh. We just got a new drummer named Alex, and anyway, now I'm gonna rope it. I already did this on the, where are you? Okay, right here, and right here, you know, when I was first sewing, and you know, did the cut off on the dog stuff, and they're all measured. It's big, see there, and so I'm gonna rope it first with the white, so it gets the big rope. I've used this, is really good. I could rope it once, but it gets thinner. If I rope it with the white, it gets thick, and then I'm gonna maybe rope it, I'm thinking, with some of this, and it gives it that real, you watch the difference. Anyway, this is gonna get done, and it's not roped yet. I want you to see, that's the 77 power, but now I'm gonna make it new, give it some new power, so and give it more life. It's still got a lot of life in it. The genocide has happened. This was in '94, the Fudge Factory in LA with the Swingin' Utters. It was Johnny P. Bucks and the Swingin' Utters. And this was probably one of their first shows where they're just the Swingin' Utters. And I had a beer with Johnny pulling up in Europe, in Canada, a few years 98. Later. And I remember we're looking for the venue, year or two before that, and we see all these kids out in the parking lot. They all got helmets on. We don't know if it's a skate park. What it is, the punk shit. It's got to be the show. It's packed with kids. They all got, we pull up, you can see more. They all got game sticks, helmets, and they're waiting to, we even pulled in to see what the venue, what this show was. And our tour manager comes back in the van and goes, dudes, it's down the street about another mile. We're like, what the fuck is going on here? This is all the gaming kids. They're all waiting for different computers to open up for their little compartments. They're all playing computer games. That's the future. They're all into this. Pulling away, just like, you're fucking kidding me. Because we were still going to those car tracks and getting licenses. You could pull into these little go-kart places and race, for real, the go-karts. I can't remember what their names, but they had them in main cities. That was about as far as the game. And then Warped Tour, everyone got a free PlayStation. That's where, and everyone fell into PlayStation land, I guess. Xbox came in. Nobody had an Xbox. Nobody had, but what happened? We all went mainstream, correct? Yeah. And now we just believe in tech. We're all tech bots. So that's why we started listening to AI Punk. Because all the Dropkicks and everybody, while I was on the road with them, were writing their next record on AI through Garage Band, or whatever that's called, Garage app. And they were laughing because they just punch in, it even does words for you. So if you just punch in AA meetings, the booklet, you can see the whole Social Distortion. That whole first record is AA, no, the second record. The record that got them on the radio in '88 with Ball and Chain on it. That one when they went on a major label. That whole record is AA meetings. Look at the pamphlets, how it works, who are we, why are we here? It's all there. Reach for the sky. That's later. Anyhow, that's what we listen to. We love the mainstream. We don't want to break off. It's CIA. Runs everything, and don't believe it because I'm full of shit and you know the truth, right? right down to the grave.